started buying him drinks. He had to deal with it, so he was just like walking around. And for a little while, he was just drinking out of both straws. I think it was like
Where's he
Jameson,
at?
ginger. He's downstairs.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
What's that?
I didn't even see him. We were outside interviewing people about the first time they ever met Monty.
Oh, nice.
Now I know why.
The first time I ever met Monty, oh my god, it was magical.
Oh, you gotta speak up a little bit.
It was so good. The first time I ever met Monty, let's see, I was jamming with Albert on drums. I was playing bass, of course, and then he brought Monty over. Actually, no, step back a ways. Me and Monty jammed at random with like some friends. Like, it was weird. It was this whole weird thing.
It's up in Lehigh somewhere, right?
Yeah, it was a Lehigh thing, totally.
It's this troublemaker right here. Okay.
So, the actual first time I met Monty, because that was like this weird thing. We were both involved in this like big jam, and then like it was just me and Albert, and Monty came over, and he had his keyboard, and he was playing guitar back then. It's a weird instrument, I know. It's too many strings.
He was playing guitar?
He was playing guitar. And we jammed, and he recorded everything through like Pro Tools and all his stuff, and it was just awesome. We were like, hell yeah. We were so like pumped up. We were like new band. We were like, this is the best thing ever.
You knew right then and there.
We have to quit everything we're doing and just be in a band and make this happen. It was awesome. And a bunch of things happened, and then we formed the Great Socio.
So it is magical. And he's a hell of a keyboard.
Yes.
Wow.
The change of keyboard came over time. It was.
What did just so happen that it didn't work when he came on our show? Remember, it didn't work.
That happened.
It had all these great special effects. And it's like, well, show me how it works, and then it wouldn't work for that one moment, and then it started working.
So that's
No, it's me. I'm cursed.
You'd be surprised how many times something like just doesn't work for a moment, and you're like, yo, look how awesome this is gonna be. I'm gonna do this, and then it doesn't work.
Okay,
you're like, what the hell?
Did you guys look up the ITC Lounge show yet that I told you to? I told Albert, you guys got it. Number one, you got to get on Black Hall Radio. Number two, you got to look up ITC Lounge and get a guest spot on that ASAP. Westchester, the Chester County Paranormal Society, they're testing the effects of sound and incidents on kinetic energy, and it was ghostbusting.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and the only time they did not have any kind of paranormal feedback ever is when I was there. I went whale watching. It was the only time they hadn't seen a whale in over 150 years was when I was on the boat. So, believe me, the keyboard breaking is definitely me.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, Great Socio Fridays. Tell me about it.
So,
tonight was the premiere, and tell me, is it every Friday? What is it?
We've had tonight booked for a while. Like December 2nd was on lockdown. Monty, like back in, I don't know, September, October, he was like, on my birthday, I just want to play the Grape Room. Because what else would you do on your birthday if you're in a band besides go and play at a fucking great place?
Play the coolest place in Philly.
So, like, way back, he was like, that's what I want to do. We're going to have a show December 2nd at the Grape Room.
Now, did you book the bands here tonight?
We helped out with getting Vinny Vegas on.
Okay, I didn't get to see that, but I did see that
Vinny Vegas, they're really good guys,
Uncle
really
Jam
good friends of ours.
is, I would say, only comparable bands to you guys. I mean, they have a really great funk jazz sound, a little bit different than anything else I've heard. So I'm really excited that I got to see them. But who did you book? What?
Vinny Vegas.
Vinny Vegas.
We helped them get on, and Early Ape, we
never heard of them.
Heard of those guys. They just happened to be on the show tonight. The good guys, cool music.
So wait a minute. So Great Socio Fridays. Now it just happened by a lark that you booked this night because it's your.
So we had the Friday booked, and then maybe 3 weeks ago, me and Albert were just like hanging around talking, like thinking about ideas, like ways to really push the band, things you got to do, and I was just like,
well, better way than becoming the house band, the oldest venue
I was
in
just like,
Philadelphia.
we should just because we didn't have anything booked for December really, like we just didn't book anything out too much. We had all kinds of stuff booked for November and things, so we just didn't focus too much on December. And since we had it open, I was like, what if they would just let us have every Friday, just make a residency?
Now, let me ask you a question. And this is, I've been working with dogs. My big idea for them. Let's do a Vegas style. Have an act that is an exclusive only. The only place you can see them play is at that venue. Yeah, the Great Socio draws. Now, the only place you can see the Great Socio is the Grape Room. People will come, okay? Which they do anyway when you guys play.
Well, in Philadelphia, it pretty much is. I mean, we play Dobbs, but like...
But you know what? This is kind of like your home anyway.
It is our home.
So if you were to take it, and you guys always draw no matter what, because you got, I mean, you just always do. I mean, it doesn't matter if you play every week or once a month, you guys always draw a big crowd. And so if you strategically book it, I mean, chances are, even if you guys playing, you book another act as draws, and all the other two could basically be a no name that just catch on the coattails and get the good publicity. So, that being said, you guys are here every Friday for how long?
There's five Fridays in December, and we're here every one of them.
Okay. What if we came out for your Fridays as well?
Which would be a great thing to do.
And cover each one as team effort.
Yes.
Get the numbers up here.
Yes.
Hey, 191. We kept Doc Watson's open extra year. What can I say? But no, seriously, this is great. So, do you have any? Are you going to help book the bands then, right?
The bands, I believe, for the rest of the month are booked up.
But see, that's it. If it's Great Socio Fridays, you guys have got to have some say in January, right?
Yeah, we have a theme for each different Friday.
For every Friday. Okay, so let's
see if I can remember these. I believe that today was standard. Today was just like we're the Great Socio. This is our original tunes. We're gonna do a couple covers, that kind of thing. So next Friday is, I believe, rock.
What?
Rock, just like pretty much rock. We're gonna do rock tunes.
Rock?
Rock.
R-O-C-K, rock?
I don't know.
That's a really interesting,
I don't know how different that is, because we're a rock band, so maybe we can count that as standard.
That's a really like far out, like you're definitely going really out on a limb with that one, rock. Okay, so what's the team next week? What's the team after that, Jazz?
The week after that is hard rock. And the difference is like we're gonna do all of our raging stuff, like the most like.
You gotta play Godsmack, there's a Rage Against the Machine. Okay, so what genre is after that?
The week after that is hip hop, and then the week after that is I don't know if I should say what the week after that.
Can it be chamber music or choral music or like it'll be like chant? I don't know. It's Christmas time.
I believe on the paper the last Friday was dubbed MILF Rock.
What is it?
It's a working title.
Dubbed MILF Rock. Well, you know what? Okay, so you guys got it. Okay, so those are your themes. Now, if those are your themes and you did not book the bands.
Yes.
Okay, so are you getting other bands to participate?
Well, we're gonna have extras. We're gonna have like people come in and collaborate with us on.
Okay, so if the theme is rock, what are the bands we're playing next week?
Next week, who's playing next week?
Grind City, Resurrect. I mean, everything that's not rock right now. I don't know who's playing.
There's this band, Mike Gauze, that's playing next week. I don't know them too well though.
We're gonna have to find out who's playing because you got to get them involved. We're gonna have some competition here.
Well, we're gonna have some guitarists come out.
Can we do like a competition for like the best cover song played? I don't know.
Oh, one of the really good weeks, something exciting is I believe it's the 23rd. Swift Techniques comes and plays. Swift Technique, if you know them. I don't think I've seen them, but I've heard so much about them that I'm really excited.
Swift Technique.
Swift Technique.
You know you need to get in here.
We're planning to have a few of their horn players collaborate and do some stuff with us.
Are they from Philly?
I think so. They're
Never
from
heard
around
of them.
the area.
I'm finding out. I know. The more I know is more or less. The less I know, but I met a band a few weeks ago. They're called Doko. Dio Company.
I know Doko. They're good friends of Bongers for Jesus.
Combat Funk. I'm dying over these guys. They're on tour. I'm hoping when they come back through they'll do our show because they're crazy.
Yeah, they're cool guys.
They're very, very. They're happy just with a piece of pizza.
They stayed over at our house the night they came in. They played the Grape. They came over and stayed at our house.
Come to think of it, I'm telling you about it. We had a conversation on video about who's more cool to hang out with, the Great Socio or Bongers for Jesus. As a matter of fact, I do have that on tape.
Well, I think the obvious answer is
get Sean Beck
longest
go
for
hang out
Jesus and the Great
Go
Socio.
get Sean Betts and go hang out with the Great Socio house. That was the answer. So, yeah, hopefully they come back through. They're in New York. But anyway, okay, so next week's rock.
Yes, and then hard rock, and then hip hop, R&B,
Hard rock.
and then
You guys should do metal.
We should do what?
Metal.
Metal.
We should go hard rock and rock are so close together.
There's lots of guitar.
Then again,
and
hard
metal.
rock for you guys is kind of like out of the way. So,
Yeah.
So will you do me a favor? Will you play
Absolutely.
Godsmack?
Godsmack.
Yeah, it's hard rock. It's not metal. Play Godsmack, whatever.
I'll bring it up and see
Or
what kind of
crying like a
reactions
bitch.
I get.
Or crying like a bitch. My friend just finished touring with them, and I never listened to them much, but I'm trying to get into them. Or you can play some AB7, or some Five Finger Death Punch.
These are some
You can
options.
get over it, under it.
Some options.
Do something totally like.
We're probably just gonna play Killing in the Name of for 45 minutes.
No, but you know what? Shadowplay, my band covers Killing in the Name of, and I'm so tired of Rage Against the Machine. Hear me, boys? I'm so tired of Rage Against the Machine. And I'm so tired of System of a Down. I want them to cover Offspring. Come out and play. It's just like something that.
I actually, I want us to cover Offspring's, what's that self-esteem song? What's that song
Just a
called?
loser with no self-esteem.
Yeah, that song. I want to cover that. I think we can do that really good.
But, yeah, definitely you guys can do that really good. Because you know what, the one you cover.
Which one? Do we cover Offspring? We don't cover
No,
Offspring.
the one you do cover all the time.
We cover so many things. Actually,
The one you cover all the time.
Killing in the Name of, Psycho Killer, Seven
what is
Nation
it?
Army.
What is it?
Come
it's
Together.
Talking Heads.
Oh, Psycho Killer, yeah. That's a great one. You don't like that one? No. Aww.
You know, no. You guys do it. You know what it is? It's so close to what you guys already do that you guys do it better than the band. You know what I mean? You do it as good as whatever. But when you take a cover song and you make it your own, like Dope did Spin Me Round, or Skyfly Vision did. My brain is hanging upside down. It's the best one I ever got. I don't know. It's something like taking a song like a Marilyn Manson song, like the Dope Show or something.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Dope Show.
that's the goal, you know? We've got...
I don't know.
We've got a lot of
I'm
covers.
telling you what to do. You guys are the successful.
Actually,
If I was that successful,
Burns.
I would be rich.
Huh?
I said if I knew what I was talking about, I wouldn't be freaking struggling. But I'll tell you what, you guys, who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
Matter who I am. You're the one doing the interview.
I mean, you work here.
Oh.
You know what I used to say? A great group. At least I could do it. I need a Coke. I need a soda really bad.
You need a Coke?
A soda. A Coke. Coca-Cola. Soda. I need a drink beverage.
Go ahead there.
Is coffee?
Derek's falling apart. Okay.
You know what? You have one bartender here who's a real douchebag.